Wow, what a nice sunny day after such a long winter, depressing weather.
Yeah, it was one of the first sunny days this year. So we took our bikes out for a spin, and yeah, you're seeing Salzbergen here in Lower Saxony, and northwestern Germany is really nice, and we have fresh air and flat country here, and we are riding normal bicycles, and today they are called bio bikes, I think.
Wow, that's the first time I have heard something like that.
Yeah, they
Never heard that.
named it after the fact because e-bikes were invented, so they had to find a new name for the normal bicycles, and it's called a retronym when you name it after the fact. But it's a normal bicycle, just a normal bicycle. And we're leaving the center of our little town here now and going out towards the countryside. Yeah.
Yeah, we will be going alongside Ems River and through the forest, and you will get to see a lot of farms and forests, and it's really nice. The wind is really good. You don't have to wear heavy jackets today. As you can see, it's nice, sunny outside. Yeah.
hmm Yeah, and what I like here about Germany when it comes to cycling is the cycling infrastructure is really good. So we are on a bike lane here, but this is just a temporary bike lane. So like cars can use it if there is no bike on it, but sometimes or more often actually you have real bike lanes that are either shared with pedestrians or standalone bike lanes, and so you can go very long, and we have good maps of all of that. So through whole Europe we have cycling maps, and there are a lot of signs with meeting points and directions. So just on the right there was one. We might see it more often, and we're going towards roundabout now, and I think there will be another one of these signs. So if you have a bike map and you have bike routes in there, you can go just from one meeting point to the next. Um, but you can also use a modern app. Like I like to use Naviki, which is very good. There's also Komoot. It's another app, and they are much better than Google or Apple Maps in these things, because you can properly plan out your tour on dedicated cycling routes, and you get routed away from a lot of traffic. So that's really handy in these cases. Yeah, and that's in front. That is me.
Yeah, and I think this is really nice, nicest thing, one of the nicest thing I would say in Europe and in Germany especially, that you can really go and stretch in different places with your bikes. You know, that's something you cannot find in India, so to say, where I come from.
Hmm.
You know, you don't have this kind of infrastructure built there. Everybody goes on the same road, you know,
Yeah.
pedestrians, people who are driving their cars or
See,
scooters, you
here,
know.
for example, we just crossed the Ems River, and you see the dedicated cycling lane here. Very practical, and yeah, it's. I'm also a car driver, and I love driving my car, but I don't like cyclists to come in my way. It's also good for the car drivers, and there are a lot of aggressive cyclists. And on the other hand, when I'm riding my bicycle, I don't want the cars to come too near to me, because that's dangerous. So like, it's good to have these lanes. This is just a normal country road. It's used for everyone, but like there's not much going on.
Yeah, you
Um,
want to do sports, but you don't want to put your life in danger, you know. So
yeah.
you want to go out and have a nice, adventurous, or however you say, if it relaxes you, a relaxing day, you know. But these dedicated bicycle lanes are really helpful for both parties, people who drive and cars and people who ride their bikes. So it's good for both of them.
Yes, I think so. And yeah, we are going really now on the countryside here, and you see all these nice big farms around, and yeah, but now it's springtime, and it's stinking a little bit outside because of the manure they put on the fields.
I have a
But
little bit problem with that smell, you know.
yeah, me not so much. Like for me, it smells a little bit like home. I have
Oh
to say, and
gosh.
it's I'm used to it, and I know it's for a good purpose to grow the crops, and I know it is needed. So yeah,
I mean, you have smell even in India, you know, on the
yeah,
farms,
yeah.
but this smell is somehow different from what you smell in India. So I think because in India, I mean, I don't know why I'm talking about it, but in India you have like, I think cow dungs usually
Oh,
on the
look on
fields.
the left. There's a little stand. You can get ice cream. The farmers also sell that stuff, and we have a short video about this actually. One of our first
Oh
short
yeah, you
videos.
must go and check
Sorry
that
to
out.
interrupt you, but this was interesting. It was exactly this one. Yeah,
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 that's right. Yeah, so like I was saying, that we have different kind of manure that is spread on the field, um, compared to here. So,
yeah. It's the pigs that make the big stink here.
oh yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, now we are going towards. So we crossed the Ems River and we are going towards a foresty area behind these fields. And yeah, we tried out these crazy shots with the action cam. Uh, I think it's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, and in the distance where the cell phone tower is, maybe you can see it there, the little spot in the distance. There is the Autobahn A30 that goes from east to west and cuts through the landscape. We will see this soon, but before we will see a few ponies, and this farm here has ponies, very cute ones.
Oh, I love them.
Yeah,
Yeah. I actually um, did a pause here to really play with these little ponies.
yeah, yeah. They are nice, and you can feed them fresh grass, and then they are happy.
Little
Yeah.
booby there.
Yeah, they smile at you with their big teeth.
Yes, yes. I like them very much. Where are they?
You will get to meet them soon.
Yeah. Yeah, and on these days, a lot of people are out with their bicycles, and more. Like, I don't know how warm it was or how cold it was at that day. It was not
If I'm
really
not
warm.
wrong, it was somewhere around 17 degrees,
17, I think it was a little less.
12
Yeah,
degrees maybe,
yeah.
somewhere around that.
And now, a few weeks later, it gets warmer and warmer, and the summer will come hopefully soon. Oh, look at that, and what a nice haircut.
Wow, beautiful, huh?
Yeah. Well, I'm also having a nice haircut, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know we will go in the direction of the Autobahn, and what you see here, these trees, there are not so many of the fir trees, but yeah, we have all kinds of mixed trees, and I like the mixed forest, but I also like um, the fir trees that we have a lot here, and yeah, it calms me down to see trees. I
Yeah,
don't know about you.
soon these path will have beautiful colors, you know. It is still a little bit, gives a little bit feel of winter,
Yeah.
but
And in the fall, it's really nice.
mhm.
And to our right, there is the Autobahn, the A30, and we are going now in the west direction. So it's already, I think, afternoon because the sun is also in this direction, so it must be afternoon. And now we're coming on a really big bridge actually that carries the Autobahn and this separate bike lane here. And you might be able to catch a little glimpse of the River Ems again here on the left. Yeah, there it is. And the wall there is for noise insulation that is not so loud. But the Autobahn, of course, you can hear it everywhere here. A little bit at least.
Yeah, a lot of people were out on their bicycle uh, everywhere actually. Yeah.
Yeah, and I like cycling since I was a small boy when I first learned to cycle, and it's a normal activity to do a cycling tour here on the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Like I spoke to Americans and they find this very unusual because not even everybody can ride a bike there.
Oh.
Yeah, it's very unusual. Like they also don't drive stick shift cars; they all drive automatic. And so, yeah, if you're American, get a bicycle and learn to cycle and get, find some nice routes to cycle. But I just assume maybe more Americans can cycle than I think. But like I heard it like, oh no, nobody in our family can cycle.
That's strange, huh?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it will be true for everyone. Yeah, there will be some, but not many, I guess. But what
Yeah.
do I know?
Yeah, this is really in the forest. Now we're parallel to the river Ems and going up north a little bit. This is the wonderful light that is really calming. And, but I guess you find these places around the world, and you can also ride it with a mountain bike very well. But like we have a little bit more or a little bigger tires on our bicycles, so it's pretty comfortable to ride even here. But then you have to clean your bicycle properly because it's pretty dusty. That's most important. If it's no fun cycling, pump up your tires, clean your bicycle, and oil your chain, and don't leave your bicycle outside because then everything gets rusty and it's not that kind of a pleasure anymore as if you ride on a well taken care of bike. That's a big difference because you feel everything when it gets rusty. When the chain gets rusty, it's so hard to pedal. Look at this. There was the Ems River doing a bend on this beautiful day. And people are here doing picnic. We always take something with us. We always take something to eat with us. Coffee, bottle of coffee.
And some snacks for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's always good to take break in between, so that you don't get too, um, tired.
The difference.
Even on the long tours.
These are our bikes. You have an aluminum one and I have a steel frame. Both are pretty modern, but like standard parts on it. Oh yeah, and I always, even if it's a little bit darker, I always wear sunglasses because normally I don't wear glasses. But on the bicycle you have to wear some eye protection because as soon as the mosquitoes come out or the flies come out, you get everything in your eyes, and it's don't forget your glasses. It's not a joyful bike ride if you get anything in your eye every few seconds.
And
Especially
that's
on the
painful
countryside.
actually.
Yeah, very painful, and then you want to rub it out, and you're tearing up, and it's
Yeah,
it's
and
weird.
then you scratch your eyeballs.
Yeah,
That also happens.
yeah.
Yeah.
Always wear some kind of
Because
eye
sometimes
protection.
you get dust into your eyes,
Yeah,
that can scratch.
and now we're going under the Autobahn again. We're going south now. We're going back to Salzbergen. You can see the moon there in the east. Little dot there, the top right, and there is the Autobahn.
For me, it's like while I'm watching this video, feels like I'm cycling.
Hmm. Yeah, and this part of Germany, the Emsland, and most of northwestern Germany is very flat. So that is not the typical, stereotypical view a lot of people have about Germany. They think we are like the Alps, we have mountains, we have hilly areas, not so much in Lower Saxony and the whole northwest of Germany. It's very flat and like prairie-like, and you can go on a stretch, on a straight road for 100 kilometers sometimes. So that's very atypical for Germany. So it's a different area, and I like it really a lot because I like an open sky. I like the open landscape, and then you think, oh, cycling is good here, but it's windy because from the North Sea the wind comes over here, so it can be pretty windy. So be prepared for that when you want to cycle here. Yeah, and this is a or pedestrian and path and cycling lane at the same time here. So this is shared. There are these blue signs where there's a little figure on it and a bicycle. So this is shared. So, and it's good to have a bell on your bicycle to warn pedestrians that you are coming. There you saw the yellow sign Salzbergen, and we're back to Salzbergen here. And Salzbergen actually means salt mountains, because it was an area where they mined for salt, or they flushed it out out of the soil, the deeper layers. There was salt layers, but today that's not done anymore here. What they do here is refining oil, actually from Pennsylvania, or it started with oil from Pennsylvania that they got here over the railroad that came via ship to the North Sea here, and then via railroad to here. And it's the oldest refinery we have here that exists in Europe. So that's also the biggest employer here, and that's why this little town is prosperous.
Yeah, and we are back to where we started.
Yeah, we made a loop.
Yeah.
We came down here in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, we can pretty much conclude it here. That's it. You got a little glimpse of the northwestern German countryside and us on our bicycles.
That's right.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and would be very happy if you would subscribe to our channel and like our other videos, and maybe share the link to our channel as well. And we see you again next time.
Tschüss.
Tschüss.